welcome back to the Unboxers, and today we have for you 2 new action figures from
Avatar The Last Airbender!
Yes, we have on your left,
You have Lord Ozai.
and on your right.
And Toph.
There you go, like toffee.
Toph, yes.
So cool. Alright, so we want to say a great big thank you to
Diamond Select.
for sending these to us for free to share with you today, and we're going to get into these boxes and give you a much closer look. But before we do, let's take a look at them in package. So here's Toph. Do we have a little background on Toph?
Yes, I think she joined in the second season.
Okay.
She's an Earthbender.
Okay.
And if you can tell from her eyes, she's blind.
Okay.
So she feels everything, and that's how she was able to become such a good Earthbender.
Is that a belt? That's really cool. It does look like a belt. Yeah. Very, very cool. Looks like it almost has a treasure chest or key thing going on there. A symbol in the middle. And then it looks like she comes with 3 extra sets of hands. She comes with the fists on, and then it looks like a stand. And perhaps
Looks like
some air
some earth.
to bend. Some earth
Yes.
to bend. Okay, let's take a look at the back. So there's the 2 that we have. There's the Series 1 figures and the Series 2 also available. So, and these are Series 3, it says right there. So, there you have it. Now, it doesn't show. We will have to take a look at the Earth when it comes out.
Yeah.
And then we have
Lord Ozai. So he's like the main villain of the series.
and he's got some hair going on, like he's got windblown hair.
Yeah.
And really cool kind of goatee going on there. He's got it all slicked down.
Yeah.
A very evil looking goatee, might I add. And then he comes with some...
Yeah, it looks like he's got several like fire effects, and then he's got like a swappable hand that has like the lightning coming out.
Very
and
cool.
then it looks like different other sets of hands that'll be
Yeah,
like
it looks like...
for making like fire bending poses.
And then a stand, it looks like, which I see the rod coming up and everything.
Yeah, now if this is like Azula, the stand is probably going to be more to support the fire effects.
Oh, that's true.
Than him.
And the back of the box is the same. So, it is time to get these 2 out of their boxes and give you a much closer look. We'll be right back. Alright, and we're back. And so here's
Ozai.
and
Toph.
so who are we going to start with?
Let's start with Lord Ozai.
Alright. So you want to show off all the stuff that comes...
Yeah, he comes with quite a bit. Of course, he has like the fisted hands that come on him. And then he has these cool... Here's the 2 different types.
Open
but he has
palms?
like... Okay. So he's got like one, So you can make some like cool... he's making like karate... like karate poses, like firebending poses to create the different fire effects.
Very cool. So there's 2, one for each hand of those poses.
There's 2 of each of those, 1 for each.
Alright. And then he also comes
He has
with...
the cool hand that has the fire blast coming out of it.
Very cool.
It
does have a peg at the bottom.
Like translucent. Yeah, this doesn't come on the stand. I just pegged it on there. It just comes like that. So there's a little divot in there. You can peg it on there.
And you just shorten the stand by just like popping it apart.
Right. Yeah, they can just like the sections can come apart, so you can make it taller or shorter depending on.
And then they have, of course, if you've seen these before, they get the little screws there, so you can
so you can adjust
tighten
it
it in different positions.
But it's mainly more because this, if you have his arm stretched out with that fire blast, it's going to be harder to make him stand up because of the.
Right. So the blue.
And then he's got the cool hand with the lightning coming out of it. And I love that all of these are like translucent effects. So hopefully when we hit them with the light, they will.
That also has a divot
light up
as well, so that it could go on there.
Yeah, there is a divot in here, right here, so you can peg that in the stand so it'll support it as well. And then this is a cool piece because it actually comes apart, and he has pegs in his feet, so you can use this as like a fire effect
coming off of his hand.
Yeah. You could probably like a divot, like
peg that in there.
Peg it, yeah. But then I'm trying to see if it has I don't see it that it has one in the side or anything. But then you can actually put it like this, so it's almost like a stand, and it has the little peg in the top, so you can actually put it like on his oops, like peg his foot on it, so like he's doing like a jump.
Yeah.
And then you may have to use the stand to balance him, but he does have a peg in his back
in
to
his waist and his belt.
to help
That's
support
cool.
him. But
all right, so let's show him off. So here you go. Here is his facial
very
sculpt.
angry.
This is me when I wake up from a nap.
Yeah.
And there's his evil goatee. Oh, his mouth is like, I thought it was like painted black, and it probably is way in there, but if you can see from the side, it's actually a hole there. You could bite my finger. That's really cool. Makes me want to stick a coin in there, like a coin slot. But anyway, there he is. Just want to give you a look. And of course he has no shoes, but the pants down to here kind of hang over his foot. Look at those toes. What cool details. Alright, and let's take a look at the back. So there's the peg on the back. There's his wild hair. It is pretty firm, like it's going to stay like that. It's a little bit rubbery like that, like I don't think it's going to break off or anything. But very cool. Give me some coral vibes again with his hair.
Yeah.
Looks like that lightning. Alright, so you want to show off his articulation?
Okay.
So it probably is going to be different than Toph.
Yeah, probably to some extent. He does have like the neck articulation. He can like look down. He might have to bend his goatee a little bit. But you know, he can go side to side. He can, you know, he's got good range of motion at the shoulders, and they, you know, they go around as well as going up. He has the elbow articulation, and the elbows will twist as well as bend, as well as like the wrists. So they have good range of motion. He has the waist. It's actually, I think, yeah, like underneath the belt. The belt feels like it's like a soft piece. If you see it, it's kind of
moving,
bending to hide the piece of articulation, or the point of articulation. He's got hip articulation. He has the upper thigh, the double knee, and the ankle. And that's really good range of motion in the ankle. And as I showed before, it will bend
like,
as well as
cut it out.
twist, so you can get him in some interesting positions and still be flat-footed. So there's Ozai.
Very cool. Alright, you might want to set him down so that he doesn't try and steal the show.
True.
Let's go ahead and show off Toph's. So Toph comes with these.
She comes with quite a bit too.
Yeah, these two hands, which are bending earth.
Yeah, that's
kind of
like
cool. They got like a crystalline shape.
Yeah.
Coming out of there. It is very cool. And then, sorry.
She's like, show me off.
Yeah. She's like, you knocked me off of there. Anyway, so she comes with fisted hands as well, and she has these kind of like open-faced flat hands, and then these where the fingers are splayed a little bit more, as if she just completed an action or something.
Yeah.
There you go. Like
so
super tiny.
again, it's all about that
details.
like, you know, that looks at those like karate
and airbending or earthbending moves.
Earthbending positions.
All right, and then she comes with the same kind of stand. So that's always awesome when figures come with stands. And then there's the belt, and we were saying the belt would probably go on her because it has like a hole and a peg, but it's just like a little stiff from being, you know, brand new. So it depends on how you would want to display that or whatever. I think you could kind of like work with it and get it to stay on her. And then her Earth, aka Doorstopper. Check it out. So it's translucent, kind of like the Earth color, but yet you know, you can kind of see through it. So it's got some browns, some tans there going on there. Very cool. Looks like a really cool like ramp.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, you know, hopefully I can get her like with like pegging, because she has a peg in her back rather than her waist. But with hopefully I can use the the stand to be able to like get her like sliding up the ramp.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That would be really
use
cool.
Use it like a earth slide.
So let's take a closer look at the facial sculpt of Toph. She's got the hair coming down in between her eyes and a very serious mouth pose there. And I'm trying to see, I guess this is on her headpiece. These little pieces are hanging off here. And there's like the little tunic or whatever that's over her green suit. There's the peg in the back that you mentioned, and the golden rivets on the belt. Very cool. Match the gold right here that she's wearing. She's definitely got some wrist things and like a, I was going to say fingerless glove, but I don't really think it even goes that far. But it is green. And then her feet, which are similar in style with the gold at the top of that. So she looks really cool.
Yeah, and she would never wear shoes because that's how she
has to
be in contact with the earth to be able to, like, she can use that to see, kind of like Daredevil, but
yeah, okay.
But that's pretty cool. Yeah, she was a really cool character. I really like Toph. So let's see. So as far as articulation, her neck will go back and forth, a little bit up and down, but not much. Good range of motion on the shoulders. The elbow will also twist and bend. The wrists as well. She has the waist articulation, of course the hips, the upper thigh, the double knee, and the ankle, and it will do the same as the other. So yeah, that always looks painful. So yeah, these are nicely articulated and really bring back some memories from the show. So these are awesome.
All right, so there you have
Ozai
and
Toph
from The Last Airbender.
Yes.
And we want to say another great big thank you to
Diamond Select
for sending these to us for free to share with you today. They sure are awesome, and they're going to make a great addition to the Airbender action figure collection.
They will indeed.
So thank you so much for watching. As always, come back and see us, like, subscribe, and we will see you next time.